Hey guys, it's Darwin. So on April the 9th, I'll be headed out for a section hike of the Continental Divide Trail. About 7 to 8 days, 125 miles from Lordsburg, New Mexico to the Gila Wilderness. Today I figured I would share with you my gear list and my pack setup. This is my Zpacks Arc Blast and my base weight is coming in at 13 pounds. Now that's 13 pounds without food, water, trekking poles, or the clothes that are on my back. Alright, so let's open it up, tear it down, and I'll show you what I'm carrying. Okay guys, so here is everything all laid out. First I'm going to go through everything that is inside of my pack, and then I'll talk about the stuff that's actually on me, like my clothes, trekking poles, whatnot. So let's start with my new pack. This is the Zpacks Arc Blast 55 liter Cuban Fibre pack. I really love this guy. Nice and lightweight, super comfortable. It's pretty much just a main compartment pack, and then on the side it has a couple water bottle holders, and then it has a big mesh pocket on the outside. I don't have to use a rain cover with it, which is pretty nice because it is 100% waterproof. So I don't use a trash compactor bag, liner, or anything. I just kind of shove everything in there and I know it'll be good from the rain. Next up is my down quilt. This is my Enlightened Equipment Revelation 20 quilt. This was custom made for me by Enlightened Equipment. I really love that guy, and it is in a Zpacks stuff sack there, a Cuban Fibre stuff sack. Next up is my tent. This is the 6 Moons Design Skyscape Trekker. Inside of there is the tent, my stakes, and my ground sheet. So all of that is nice in that little bitty package there. Next up is my sleeping pad. That is my Thermarest Neo Air X Lite with my pillow, my Sea to Summit Eros UL pillow. That's the same one that I carried on the Appalachian Trail. Next up, my spork, which is a Sea to Summit Alpha aluminum spork. I have my Snow Peak 700 milliliter mug. If you've watched a bunch of my videos, you know that is one of my favorite pieces of gear. You'll notice that I don't have a stove. I'm actually going stoveless on this section hike. Kind of getting prepared for the PCT because I'm thinking about going stoveless for most of the PCT. We'll see, so this is kind of a trial run of that. And then a little mesh stuff sack that I put that in, and a Bic lighter. That is still a Bic lighter from 2015 on the AT. That thing is still holding strong. Next up is my water filtration system. So that is the Sawyer Squeeze, the regular Sawyer Squeeze, and a Ditty Bag sitting next to it. And then for bottles, I have 2 Powerade 1 liter bottles and then a Smart Water bottle. I use the Powerade bottles with my Zpacks Arc Blast because the side pockets here, they tend to fit a little bit better than the Smart Water bottles. And then the Smart Water bottle that I have actually goes in this little pouch up here. So it is a shoulder strap pouch that will go in, so I can easily reach that. I wanted to be able to carry more water on the CDT for this desert section, so I have the ability right now to carry 4 liters of water, which should do me pretty good, hopefully. Next up is my Zpacks Blast food bag. Again, that is the same food bag that I carried on the AT in 2015 and on the AT in 2016. And then there is my little bear bag hanging kit. So I have some Z-line in there, and then that is my rock bag, so in case I gotta hang up in a tree. And then a new piece of gear for me is this guy. It is the 6 Moons Design Silver Shadow solar umbrella. So I'll pretty much only be carrying that in the desert whenever I'm doing the PCT. So I figured I would take it out for this section of the CDT since I will be mostly in the desert. Next up is my ass pad. Again, same ass pad I used on the AT. I love that thing. It has saved my ass multiple times. It's great as a windshield when I'm using a stove. It's great to take a rest during the day on. I've used it to start fires, as a fan. I love that thing. Then I have a Sil nylon trail wallet, just a little zipper pouch. Some Darwin on the Trail stickers, because you never know whenever I'm gonna run into some of you guys and wanna give them those out. I have my iPhone 4S, still holding strong with a life-proof case. That's what I take most of all of my pictures on, and then I will use the Gut Hook app on that. A Black Diamond Spot headlamp, still holding strong from the AT. Love that guy. Next up is my new GoPro Session 5. This isn't the GoPro that I used to have. I actually got rid of that and upgraded to the new one since it has stabilization in it. And then that is on a GorillaPod Mini. That way I can get really good trail shots, talk to the camera, just kind of be able to get some good time lapses and stuff. Something I don't typically carry on the trail, but it's kind of new for me, so I'm gonna give that a try. An extra memory card to be able to record more media. My PowerAd Slim 2. Really great, check out the review that I did on that. I have the stick pick, which goes on the end of my trekking pole that I can attach my GoPro to get some really awesome wide angle shots on the trail. Next up is my iPod Shuffle and headphones, in case I want to jam out to some music on the trail if I have a really long day or a long section. And then down here I have a little Cuban Fibre electronics bag that's made by Zpacks, and then all of my random charging cables and charger block that are inside of that, so I can charge up all my other electronics. Moving on, this is new to me. This is a Ditty Bag, Cuban Fibre Ditty Bag. This was actually custom made for me by a friend who does DIY Cuban bags. And inside of there I have my first aid kit, some bandages, some Leuco tape, some ibuprofen, kind of anything that I need to repair myself on the trail. Shit tickets, so toilet paper, because you need that. Next up is a toothbrush, toothpaste, and Burt's Bees. My lips get chapped really easy, especially in the sun, so hopefully that'll save me. I have some sunscreen, Joshua Tree sunscreen, and some Ben's 100% DEET. I don't know if I'm going to need that for this section of the CDT, but it never hurts to carry. Next up is my rain jacket. This is the Outdoor Research Helium 2 HD jacket. Same jacket I've been carrying for years, same thing from the AT in 2015 and the AT in 2016. It is my go-to, it is what I've lived out of for years. It's coming along on this trip too. That is my Mount Hardwear Ghost Whisper hooded down jacket. Super awesome, warm, lightweight, really packable down jacket with a hood. I love that thing. Outdoor Research Transcendent Down Beanie. I don't know if I'm gonna need that out on the trail, but it weighs 2 ounces, so I guess I'm gonna take it anyways, because you never know. It does get kind of cold in the desert at night, so those two things will actually be pretty nice to have if I'm on a really windy, cold desert night. And if we come down here, have my Zpacks Cuban Fibre clothes bag. Same one that I've been carrying for years. And then inside of there I have a Nike Pro Combat dry fit shirt, a pair of cool Renegade hiking pants, super light, super stretchy. I really love those. I'm not typically a pants person, but in the desert it's nice to have some sun protection, so I'll be bringing those. My Nike Pro Combat tights, again, had them for years, love them, can't destroy them, so I'm gonna hold on to them. They're good to have, good to keep me warm at night, good to sleep in. And then a pair of darn tough socks and liners. So Again, that is pretty much everything that is going to be on my back. It's going to go inside of my Zpacks Arc Blast. Alright, so next up is all of the things that will be on me, the clothes that I'll be wearing, my shoes and my trekking poles. By the way, I'll put a link to all of these pieces of gear in the description box below. So if you want to find out some more about any of this gear or see kind of where I got it, or just find out some like tech specs on there, you can check those out. I'll put those in the description box below, so make sure that you check those out after the video. So first up is my Nike Dry Fit Pro Combat running shorts. I wore those both years on the AT, so I'm going to take them out again. A pair of Exofficio briefs. I'm not a boxer person, I like briefs, so those definitely help out. There is a Columbia long sleeve button-up Silver Ridge shirt. It does have sun protection, super airy, super breathable. I really like that shirt. Used to be nothing but a t-shirt guy, but I recently picked that up and I'm really digging it. A pair of Darn Tough socks and a pair of liners, the exact same socks and liners that are in my clothes bag. Next up is my beloved Devil's Backbone hat that I wore on the AT in 2015. Showing a little bit of love from Virginia, a little bit of AT love, so I'll be wearing that out there. And my buff. Gotta love a buff. Can't really say anything about the buff except for it rules. So if you don't have one, you should be getting one. These are the shoes I'll be hiking in. These are the Ultra Lone Peak 3s, or the 3.0s. Really been digging those. Super lightweight, breathable, very comfortable, nice big wide toe box. Check those out if you haven't already. A pair of Dirty Girl Gaiters by good old Dirty Girl. I had a pair in 2015 and 2016. I finally kind of wore them out. Put some big holes in them, so these are the new ones that I got. So Dirty Girl Gaiters. And then last but not least, my new trekking poles. These are the Black Diamond Ergo Cork Alpine Carbon trekking poles. That is a big mouthful. So I like them because they have the ergonomical cork grip, so it bends a little bit better to your wrist. They are carbon, so they're super light, and they have flip locks on them, which I cannot stand barrel locks, so those have been really excellent poles. And those are also the poles that I will use to set up my tent, since it is a trekking pole tent. So that is all the gear that I will have on me. So again, check out all those links in the description box below of all the gear that you see here. Okay guys, so hopefully that gave you a little bit of an insight to the new gear list and pack setup that I'll be carrying for my CDT section hike and my 2018 PCT Thru-Hike. There's a couple things that I still probably want to switch out between now and next April whenever I go to do the PCT, but that'll come with time. I'll be dialing in my pack a little bit better, you know, going from a section to actually going back to 4 to 6 months of hiking. I'm sure there's some things that will change in my pack. If you haven't got a chance yet, go over and check me out on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of new photos lately of some of the things that Snuggles and I have going on throughout the week, and some photos from my CDT section hike. Go ahead and like or dislike this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and as always guys, thanks for watching.